This is a different type of video. Um, let's talk about that Flash trailer. A lot of people don't really want to give DC another chance. Understandably, they don't want to give Ezra Miller the chance, another chance, and they have no faith in anything they're doing over there. But I'm not a big fan of the Flash, but I also don't feel that way. We all know how this works, right? They make $1 billion or at least 700-800 million. They're gonna do it too. They're probably gonna do a second. Whether or not it has the little boy in there, whether or not it has they in there, them, whether or not it has them in there, I can't wrap my mind around how they would pull that off or could pull that off again. Now, whether or not you get another person or you just get rid of the character altogether, resetting this universe to this level. Hey, Harley, I'm doing something here. To this level, really puts you in a situation where you can't get around what you've already done. When you should just wipe the whole slate clean. You're trying to make things work and fit. You're trying to put what they call it a square peg in a round hole. It's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. It's not. You know why? Because you've already burnt the bridges that would have made all of that feel the way you want it to feel. And in that trailer, I felt something. Despite all the DC fuck ups, despite all the naysayers, despite my feelings of meh for the Flash, the trailer made me feel something because of Batman. Duh. It's the only good part about it. But in Michael Keaton's Batman and Ben Affleck's Batman and having the Batman and I guess the Elseworld stories or whatever they calling it, in having that, you get some sense of order. And whether they use them to branch off into this new thing and go off of, what they said they were doing, the Batman and Robin movie and all of that shit, that's cool. That's cool. We got to get there first because we know they'll change shit up in a flash. It's a good way to put it, I guess. But at the same time, in putting shit together in a flash and changing shit up together in a flash, it argues the thought, well, then why not just come out with something solid the first time around? They didn't do that the first time around. But they did the same exact thing they did the first time around, this type around, and said, hey, we promise we're not going to fuck it up. So I kind of understand why there's some debate and why there's some hatred and why there's a lack of confidence, not just in them, but in the movie itself. By them meaning DC, but just the movie itself and everybody it took and takes. They've almost ruined this. Well, no, Ezra has almost ruined this movie fucking 4 times, 5 times. We all know the stories. Robbing people, throwing chairs, group things, all of that. Whatever it may be, whatever it was, the movie's still gonna come out. And maybe I was just a bigger fan of Michael Keaton's Batman. I'm only 29. Ask me why. I really think that might be the thing it needs to catapult it, but I don't know if it's the thing it needs to level it out. Like I can see it, you know how like rockets shoot off and shit. I can see it just. We gonna break the little barrier. We gonna get up there, but can we stay up there? You know what I mean? If you shoot a Pontiac Fiero into space with Ludacris and Tyrese in it, can you make it, or do you have to come home in a fiery blast? Nigga, which one is it gonna be? You know what I mean? That was a joke for one specific person who probably never sees this video. But yeah, I think I think it's well deserved that it gets a chance. If for nothing else, because James Gunn did so good with Peacemaker, let's see how he resets this. Because if you like Marvel, he's been over there. You trust that side. If you like DC, he's been here for a minute. You trust what he's done to some degree. A lot of people like the little bit of input he's had so far in DC. So yeah, why not make him the Kevin Feige of the shit? Makes sense. But then again, if you're gonna do that, why repeat the same mistakes from the first time? I'm belaboring at this point, but you get what I mean? Anyway, go see the movie, if for nothing else, to see how bad it could get, I guess. Because if they do it too, you might have to change that nigga face. And if you don't change that nigga face, you're not going to sell me on, old Batman being new twice, nigga. You know what I mean? So, let's see what happens. Peace. Fly,